Warpig here. Welcome to the Beachhead. Welcome back to our game of 1942, second edition. This is Japan's turn. I'll be doing it for Sonny. He's kind of busy with school right now, so I'm going to help him out with his turn. Try to speed this one up a little bit so that it's not so long for an upload. Purchase units. You'll be buying has $30. Industrial complex, 1 transport, and 2 artillery units. Combat moves. Alright, we'll be attacking Anhui and Hunan. And Anhui, we'll be using a fighter from Manchuria, which will have 3 movements left. Bomber from Japan, 1, 2, 3. We'll have 3 movements left. 2 infantry from Manchuria. 4 infantry from Kangsung. 1 infantry. 1 artillery from Kwangtung. That's the combat moves for Anhui. Hunan. 1 fighter from Japan. 1, 2, and 3. Have 1 movement left. Fighter from French Indochina will have 1. We'll have 3 movement left. And from the aircraft carrier, will be 1, 2, 3. We'll have 1 movement left. 1 tank will load on this transport. 1 infantry. We'll go 1. Land in Hunan. The other transport's going to go to the Philippines. Pick up 1 infantry. 1 artillery. Also, the cruiser's going to go 1, 2 for shore bombardment. Alright, so got a bomber and a fighter in Anhui with 7 infantry, 1 artillery unit. Hunan, 2 infantry, 1 tank, 1 artillery, 3 fighters, plus a shore bombardment. Let's go over here. Sorry about the cord. My phone's running low right now. If I can get this thing to stand up and get everything in the picture. All right, I have Battle 4 Hanwei setup. We have 6 at 1, 2 at 2, 1 at 3, and 1 at 4. I didn't do this last time, but my ones are regular 6Ds. I just painted the other colors in. So 6 at 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 hit. Two at 2, same as my 2s. They're regular 6-sided dies with just paint in them. 2 at 2, no hits. 1 at 3, and a hit. That's the 2. 2 casualties, 2 at 2. Oops. No hits. Alright, so we don't need that anymore. So, Hunan, 1 infantry. We got 2 infantry, artillery, dang it, tank, three fighters, and 1 cruiser. So we got 1 at 1, 2 at 2, 5 at 3 versus 2 at 2. So we got 1 at 1. Oops, too many dice in there. 1 at 1. We got 1 hit. 2 at 2. That's it, 2 hits. Or 1 hit there, that's 2 total. And we got 2 defending at 2. 1 hit, so we'll lose the infantry. All right. So the U.S. lost 4 infantry. Japan lost 1 infantry. I'm going to pause it here, and then I'll set up the non-combat movements. All right, non-combat. The bomber that's in NY has 3 movements left. 1, right, 1, 2, 3. This fighter has 1 movement left. French Indochina. This fighter has 1 movement left. French Indochina. 1 infantry is going to move up to French Indochina from Malaysia. You know what? I forgot to mark 1. Let's see. Battleship and destroyer from Sea Zone 60 around Japan is going to go 1-2 to Sea Zone 36. This destroyer is going to go 1, 2, Sea Zone 36. This destroyer from Sea Zone 61 is going to go to Sea Zone 36. And this aircraft carrier is going to go to Sea Zone 50, 1, 2 to 36. This fighter that's in Hanoi has 3 movements left. It's going to go 1, 2, 3 to land on the carrier. And this fighter in Hunan has 3. It's going to go 1, 2 and land on the carrier. This sub in 44, 1, 2 to Sea Zone 47. And let's see, I move that. Move that. Move that. Move that. And I move those fighters. All right, I think that's everything. All right, I'm going to place units. Two artillery in Japan. Transport in Japan. And factory going into French Indochina. Alright, so we got Japan's got 1, 2 on to 30. Then they go up to 32. USA goes from 42 down to 40. And let me pause it for a second, we'll do a recap. Alright, so Japan now has collected 42 IPCs. In Japan, we have 3 infantry, 3 artillery, an AA gun. Manchuria, 1 infantry. In Hanoi, we have 7 infantry and 1 artillery. Sea Zone 61. Oops, sorry about the shakiness there. Sea Zone 61, cruiser, 2 transports. Hunan, 1 tank, 1 infantry, and 1 artillery. French Indochina, factory, artillery, 3 infantry, a bomber, and 2 fighters. Off the coast of the French Indochina in Sea Zone 36, we have a Japanese task force consisting of 2 destroyers, battleship, aircraft carrier with 2 fighters. Sea Zone 47, there is a sub. Oops, there it is. Sea Zone 47 is sub. East Indies, we have 2 infantry. Borneo, we have 1 infantry. Carolina Islands, we have 1 infantry. Wake Island, 1 infantry. Okinawa 1 Infantry, Iwo Jima 1 Infantry. Alright. Hope I got everything there. Sonny, just let me know if I didn't get anything you want me to do, or what you wanted me to do for you. Hopefully the lighting is better in this one and the camera work is a little bit better and dice rolls. Alright. Looking forward to see what USA does. War Pig out.